Friends, hello everyone. In this video, we'll talk about the concept of unquestioning obedience and submission from women. Some might be horrified and argue that women are people too, with their own ambitions, desires, and aspirations, and that we should respect and negotiate with them. Friends, if we set aside about 20% of problematic women, the remaining 80% actually desire to be in a weaker position and to serve and obey you. But if you think that a woman will simply delegate such power to you just because you're with her, you're greatly mistaken. The most important thing to understand is that a woman, if we draw an analogy with business, is not your business partner with whom you need to negotiate. She is your employee to whom you set the terms, which must be adhered to, and for failure to comply with these terms, there are obvious consequences on her part. This doesn't mean we should put women in a humiliating position or kick them around. No. We can even pay them well, even more than others if they deserve it. But demanding adherence to the rules is a must. Let me give you an illustration. A few years ago, I was just chatting with a girl on VKontakte. She started to make some rather cheeky and provocative remarks, after which I calmly told her that we wouldn't get along and wished her good luck. Suddenly, she had a dissonance. What do you mean? Good luck? You're dumping me? She started to continue the conversation with some aggression, but I stuck to my line. Over time, she crawled back, accepting my terms and respecting them. I was just a stranger from the internet. Many might say she could have just walked away and said goodbye. Yes, she could have, but if it doesn't align with my views or preferences, either she accepts them or she leaves. Where do men usually go wrong? At the beginning of the relationship, when a man is not thinking about much, just about dating a cute girl, it's a battle of who will corner whom. Either you will be forced to accept her terms, or you set yours. If you follow her rules, it will end poorly. Either you set your terms, or it doesn't work out. If each of you adhered to this principle, you wouldn't have problems. Problematic women will fall away on their own. Women who can be made to comply, who can fall in love, but why bother? Either she accepts your terms right away, or she doesn't. It's quite simple. Often, men ask whether they should get close on the first date or wait until the third. There is no single rule. The worst situation is when a man shows that he wants to kiss a woman but doesn't dare to. Women can fully submit to someone they feel is strong. Another illustration. You meet a woman on the first date. You're in your car near her house, and she suddenly says she needs to go to the bathroom. You suggest she can go home, take care of it, and then you both come back. Nothing happens, and she's puzzled. I gave him the opportunity, and he did nothing. This can be seen as reverse seduction. It's crucial to convey your beliefs and values before even meeting a woman. For instance, if you're messaging online or during the first date, you find out she goes to clubs. You can mention that your previous relationships didn't work out because your ex liked to go to clubs, which you found uninteresting. She will take note of this as, oh, if you're just chatting and mention that casual relationships don't interest you, it relaxes her. This is not to deceive, but to set clear expectations. Women can adapt if you set clear, strong boundaries and principles. The main takeaway here is simple yet profound. She must accept your terms. For this, you need to have these terms and principles and be ready to stand by them. At some point, there will be a moment of dominant struggle. Don't fear this moment. You must be ready to set your rules and stick to them. This is where many men falter, fearing that if they set terms, she'll leave. The fear men have is reflected even in the comments on my channel, where they justify their fears, saying that strong terms only work on younger women. They believe their unique woman won't comply. This is simply a way to justify their fear. Stop justifying your fear. Only then will you have successful relationships with women. So, friends, like this video and stay tuned for the next one. See you soon.